You put the meat directly on top of the bread, and you just want to smear it. All right, guys? Don't press it in to the bread. You just want to smear it all across. So there's a nice even layer on top of that bread. Now, you guys can see we're using raw bread on top of raw bread and raw ground beef, like so. You want to make sure you use the raw ground beef instead of cooked, because it's easier to mold into the bread. And that's very important, because when you bake this, you guys are going to see it's going to form completely unison with the bread. All the juices from that meat is going to seep into the bread, making it nice and delicious. All at the same time, make it nice and maintain that crisp. So after you got that bread nice and smeared all across, then you want to do, get a little bit of seasoning. So I like using garlic salt, like so. Just nice even cut on top, a little bit more. And then just a little bit of black pepper. Okay, guys? You don't need too much. This is freshly ground black pepper, right? But you don't need too much. Just a little bit over the top. Right? It's that simple, guys. Just 2 ingredients, and we add the third one, the cheese. Okay, I'm using sharp cheddar, but you use any cheese you like. And what you want to do with the cheese is overlay it like so, and then press just a little bit into the meat. You want it to cover the meat, right? As it's covering the meat, it's going to prevent it from overcooking. Also, at the same time, it's going to prevent it and make it nice and moist and tender. And that's what you want. You want to cover it nice and evenly over the top, like so. And all you got to do now is bake this 400 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, right? So once you put it in the oven, like so, this is how it comes out. Perfect every time. Literally no mess whatsoever. The meat is perfectly cooked, nice and juicy, as you guys can see. Cheese is nicely caramelized on the top and soaked into the bread. And this is, guys, how you make open-faced burgers.